It gets me mad every time I think about it. Little kids doing drugs, that just hurts. It stops your potential. It holds you back. It hurts the user. It hurts the friends. It hurts the family. I just want to shake some sense into you kids. If you want to do drugs, don't. Bigger picture. We just take the celebrities,
Yeah, right.
alone that come from these communities. I have not been able to figure it out. I know you've heard me say this, the world heard me say it a million times. If we take the basketball players, the NFL players, the baseball players, the rappers, the R&B singers, that all come from the community. If they just and that all are claiming this lifestyle of millionaires, some even claim to be billionaires. If they all just put a pot in of 50,000 or something dollars all together in a collective, they would change every community that's within the United States. It's just
That shit sound good.
I don't understand. I
because
never
because
have.
because you can't expect an athlete to do anything. This is the problem with us, right? We look to people for leadership in the wrong genre. You're looking for a basketball player. So if you had to go to the hospital and get triple bypass surgery, right? You something with your heart, or you got to get brain surgery. You expect LeBron James to operate on your fucking skull?
Absolutely not.
if you're going to a bank and you're trying to talk to a loan officer about scaling your business, right? You expect Sexy Red to help you scale your finances,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we have expectations without preparation,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're looking because this is the plot of the white man to get us to expect Sexy Red to perform brain surgery on our firstborn child. And no disrespect to Sexy Red, she's a phenomenal artist and entertainer, but I don't have the expectation for an entertainer to perform brain surgery
Mm-hmm.
because we know Sexy Red might not know shit about neuroscience.
Yeah, I think I don't expect them to. First of all, for me, they can never be leaders. That's so. In order to give back to your community, does not necessarily put you in a leader's role.
Right.
It's something that I think that just we ought to do. As you said, this is about us saving us. Who is in position financially to help better save us than those that have been put in position?
Well, the recipe for saving us has nothing to do with finances. Has everything to do with mindset, right? So how you think creates how you feel. How you feel becomes an emotion. That emotion becomes a vibration. That vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. Okay.
Mhm.
So finances has nothing to do with the entry level necessity for us to change or help our people.
Entry level.
Right. So, and again, as you scale, you start to accumulate different things.
Mhm.
Finances being one of them.
Mhm.
Okay. And if we're to utilize the athlete, then we have to have a platform where we can introduce the athlete to the information that creates a connection to self because we're teaching them knowledge of self.
Mhm.
And then they're allocated um, to this institution, and then through that institution, they're able to support the leadership cultivated within that institution. So now you get a LeBron James investing in the black version of Google,
Mhm.
but we don't expect LeBron James to be Larry Page. We
Mhm.
don't expect Sexy Red to be Sergey Brin. Those are the founders of Google, right?
Mhm.
So we can take the finances of the athlete, but we can't expect the athlete to want to invest if they're not prepared properly to understand why they should be investing, their capital in their money in that area.
What is there to understand that you come from the same community
But you but
that you grew up in?
but again, this is what I'm saying. You're to the athlete, it's not about that. So I can't take an emotional approach to solving this problem. I have to take a rational approach to solving this problem. And it's not about loyalty, it's about aligning interests.
Mhm.
It's about aligning interests. Okay, so I can't expect the athlete cares about winning championships, making money, getting big deals, sponsorships, etc., etc. So as a person who's aware, I have to be aware of the interests of that person that I'm trying to get to support what I feel we need to get to support our people as a whole. So understanding what they care about and then engaging them in that way, and then hopefully getting them to um, support what we got going on as a collective.
I think when I deal with the children, you know, the children that's in the inner cities, that I used to be one of these children that's in the inner cities. Absolutely, finance can't save you. You
Right,
know,
right.
I've never promoted that. You've actually watched me sit on the platform and, you know, go against guys who will come on
For
the
sure.
platform with that. So that's never what I put out there. But with the same token, I understand poverty, you know, and I understand that there are children in these inner cities that are suffering from poverty. I understand that maybe most of the number one thing that might push a young black male to go out to the street, well, in my generation, it was definitely poverty. You wanted to do better for your family. You wanted your family to do better. This generation, I can't quite speak on because it seemed like they might go to the street for clout. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
You
right,
know
for
what I'm
sure, for
saying?
sure, for sure.
I didn't go to the street for clout.
Right, right.
It was a poverty thing.
Yeah.
So my thing is that yes, it always have to come from the mind. You know, your mind have to be restored. Let this mind be in you. Not saying that you believe this. Let this mind be in you also was in Christ Jesus. So even the scriptures that we speak of, it's all letting you know your mindset. It starts from this change of your mind. But when we have that mindset change, I recognize the poverty. You know what I'm saying? If we could provide institutions for the youth, maybe they won't go out on the street.
Right. So again, so if you want to talk about the Bible, then in the
No, I
Bible,
just mentioned that. I didn't say I want to talk
no,
about.
no, I mean, but I want,
Yeah,
I want to pull something
Yeah,
from the Bible. My people will perish due to lack of knowledge. But what lack of knowledge are we talking about? We're talking about knowledge of self. We're talking about self-reliance. We're talking about provision, right? So in the Bible, it says, action it shall be given. Well, what are we asking for and who are we asking, right? So we're asking for the right thing, but we're asking the wrong person. We're asking man, right? We're asking for the right thing. What are we asking for? We're asking for equal rights. We're asking for, finances. We're asking for reparations. We're asking for the right thing, but we're asking the wrong person. And in the Bible, I don't think Jesus will be asking any Roman for anything, right?